What's up? I'm back again, and it is FOMC week, and I have tripled my account. I also took a loss. Not done that, I pretty much almost went a whole month without taking a loss. So you know I'm pissed off about taking a loss, but I made it back up. The first trade we're gonna go with was my Jappy trades. So this was Tuesday. I did not trade Monday. And go to I'll just start from the weekly. So looking at the weekly, I took buys on Jappy because I was looking forward to go and get this old high here. Go down to the daily. Just move right to the 15 since I didn't do this Tuesday. So the first trade I took on Jappy was at 72. I got in London session, so 2 o'clock, 72.0, so it was here. Price fell down here at 2. Took liquidity. I was looking forward to come and take these highs and make it. This also took the high that was showing back here and take this high. And as you see, I got in at 72, got out at 25. Move this, I can't see. So we got out here, somewhere in here. Right, I put my stop loss at that gold line, and it came back and stopped me out. Then I took another buy at 71.95. And the reason I did this is because when it came back down here, I was trading gold earlier, and I'm gonna go over that gold trade, and I only had I still had the same price that I had for gold. I trade on a 0.5 of gold with this account. I'm about to move it up to a 0.07. And so yeah, I trade Jappy on a 0.10. So to make it up, I got in again because it gave me another entry. And yeah, this is where it stopped me out. So it stopped out both trades here. While I'm on Jappy, I'll just go over the trade I did with it today, and then I'll move to gold. Today's Jappy trade, I got in at 84 at 3 o'clock. I wanted it to pretty much close in this gap here and reject and go down. As you see, that's not what happened. I thought I was going to take a loss on here, but I held out because on the hourly, go to the hourly. When I was looking at the hourly, I used this as my style. I didn't want to see it break this area here. So I sucked it up and held the trade through this, where they filled in this gap. And yeah, it gave me this candle, this big red rejection candle here. And so I felt more comfortable continuing to hold it. And I held it all the way to 49. So it came here, which was my first take profit. As you see, I still have the line here. This was my overall take profit, but I went on and got out. FOMC was today, and I told you guys I like to trade cautiously on FOMC week and it's NFP week. So it was red news all week. I'm also done for the week since I've tripled my account now. No need to trade tomorrow or Friday. I still look at the market just to practice. I still go over where I would get in and get out to see if I would have made money. So yes, I got out at 49. It came down here all the way to 40. I could have just took it here because I was up so much, but I put my stop loss here just in case it continued to run down and hit this. And as you see, it came all the way back up. And it gave you a couple trades here. You could have took this trade here at 7, where it took liquidity here. Gave you another opportunity to take a trade here. And eventually it hit my second take profit. And that was the trade I took today, and I made about $24.36 on that. It made up my loss that I took on Euro CAD that I will get into after I show my gold trade. So, yes, I still deal with that. It don't bother me that much. I can pay for it, but it like I said, it just doesn't bother me. I just exit out, and I'm never really looking at more than 2 charts at one time anyway. So, gold I got in. Oh, I'm dead near caught this perfect. So, this was yesterday. Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have to use it. And this is the only thing that's annoying about it, is having to reload the chart when I record my videos. But this was yesterday. As you can see, I still have the area that I was looking at highlighted. I got in at 82.82. So 182. So in here on a buy, what time was this? This was here. Definitely was a 2 o'clock time because I didn't really take any drawdown. So that line was what I was looking for to get to before I got in, and to fill these gaps right here, bounce off this area because it broke that structure here, came back and retested it here. This is an hourly order block, and as you see, hit that line. I got in at, put me in at 82, and very easy trade, put me up. Should have took profit. I only made like $3 on this, $3.80, because it went up here and I thought gold was going to go and get this area here. As you see, yeah, it eventually did it. So you can be right, just not have the right timing sometimes. I mean, like I said, I probably would have held this even through this little bit right here, just because I knew this needed to be filled. But with FOMC and NFP, I just like to trade cautious, and you'll see why on the Euro CAD trade. So I made a little money on that yesterday. Now we get to me losing all the profit I made yesterday on Euro CAD. This is also why you don't over trade. I should have just took my wins and called it a day, but I decided to get in Euro CAD yesterday in New York session, forgetting that CAD is correlated with the US dollar. So they had news at 10 o'clock. I did not think it was going to do this, but yeah, sometimes the market does things you don't want it to do. Also, the important why you need to have stop losses. So yesterday, took a sale at 87. So here, what time was it? It had to be Okay, what I was looking at while I took this trade, you're gonna see a couple mistakes I did. So while I'm so accurate, I don't like trades that I can argue both sides. And this was a trade I could argue either going up or down. I only like trades that I can argue I can't see a reason why I would go the other direction. I could see a reason why I went this way, but I already had made so much money on my first 3 trades on that account, relative to that account, that I was feeling myself. And yeah, took a sale here.
Or Roger.
At 87, and my target profit was under here, and for it to go and take yesterday's lows. But as you see, it stopped here, did this. Well, I'm in the wrong area, looking at the wrong thing. Got a phone call, threw me off. So I got in here. This is New York session. So I did a couple things wrong. I got in early, and I could argue it going up. So me getting in at 87, I was looking for it to once again take this lows here. First take profit would have been here, taking these lows, and it did not do that. It did not do that at all. Came down, had me a little bit in profit, went up. I said I was gonna hold through that, came back down. So I thought, all right, yeah, you right. You got to hold through that little bit. They should go on and drop it and take those lows. 10 o'clock was the news. It kept going up, came back down. So I was a little bit comfortable. Like, all right, this news hopefully should just shoot it down. And as you see, no, the news took it up. And through the opening week high, or this is the open of the week, and this is the open of Monday night at 12. And I got out at 40. So yeah, I held this for a while. Held this to up in here, thinking it was gonna come back. Thinking this was like, all right, well, hopefully this is out of steam here, and no, it wasn't. Gladly I got out at 40, because as you see, it continued on, and that would have been very bad, and I've been cursing, because I definitely do not like to lose, but that is a part of trading. So I lost $38.68, what was pretty much all my profit that I had made for that day, plus maybe like $10 on top of that. So I was starting out down. Already showed you the Jappy trade that I took today. I made $24.36, so that made up some of it. Then I took a trade on FOMC after FOMC happened. Now, if I trade FOMC, I trade at about 2:45. Usually, that's when they make the real move. Now, I took 2 trades. They were more like scalping trades. So let's get to 2:45. We was in an uptrend. This line is a 4-hour order block. I did not want to see it break this line. So my first trade, I got in 48. So I saw this happen, this wick happen. I wanted it to fill this area. This is on my second trade while this box is here. I think that's an hourly order block. But I wanted to fill this and take liquidity before I got in. Got in at 48. Got out at 57. So right in here for $8.80. Then I took another trade when it came back down, I wanted it to stop in this box, but it did not. So this was really my stop loss. I didn't want to see this break this 4-hour order block. So I got in at 52. As you see, it hit this box and I got in. I want to say this already happened. I want to say this was where I got in. It came down, hitting this box. On the 1 minute time frame, there was a gap there. And that's why I wanted to get in there. And as you see, it took me all the way down, put me in drawdown. It's about 40, a little less than 10 pips of drawdown. But then it shot up and I got out at 60. So in right here, 60.09, so right in here. After it took these highs, made another $8.30, which put my account back up, and I pretty much made up what I had lost and made a little bit. So I think yesterday the account was at $2.99 before I took that loss, and now the account is at 301 cents. So started with $96 and now we're at 301 cents. And now I'm going to move up on all my regular pairs like Chef and Euro and Jappy. I'm going to move up to trading a 0.15. And on gold, I'm moved to trading up a 0.07. But those were my trades for today. I'm done for the week. Well, today and yesterday, I'm done for the week, as I was saying. There's no real need to force it. Like I said, I don't like trading, especially close to NFP, because usually they give you trades like this, where it's like it don't just move, it kind of just moves up and down and they just piss you off. This was enough movement for me to scalp around in it, so I wasn't mad at it today. And as you see, the movements were pretty big. I was looking for it to go here, and as you see, if I would just held it, I would have made even more, because it's when I move it back, I'm looking for Euro USD to take these highs and hit this level here. And in my trade today, since it was FOMC, after FOMC happened, I was looking for it to go the right way, or the way that it should be going, and take these highs right here and hit that take profit up here. But I was fine with the little bit that I got and just called it a day. Like I said, I could have held this. As you see, it's still going up. If you watch Euro USD for the rest of the day into the next session, more than likely it's going to eventually get up here throughout Asian session and take these highs. As you see, it's holding right here. If it's going to continue up, this area here shouldn't be broken. I really wouldn't want to see it drop below this line. These red candles should hold price and it should continue up. It would be that'd be a good decent, that's about 30 something pips trade in Asian session. But we'll see if that works out or not. When I come to the charts in the morning, like I said, I'm not going to trade, but I still look at the charts every day, pretty much. That was my video for today. I'm done for the week. We've tripled the account, and I'll see you guys next week.